Poor Bear back in here again, new video. Let me vent to y'all real quick. Just about just random shit that be happening in my life, right? One, fellas, these relationships is something that you gotta stay the fuck away from. And when I say that, I mean that shit wholeheartedly, cold-heartedly, however y'all wanna take it. And like, it's not even from like a dickhead standpoint, but bro, y'all really be out here getting fucking played. And when I say that, it's in more ways than one. One, get your financial house in order before y'all gonna choose to chase ass. A lot of y'all, like, I remember, bro, I was a YN too, you know what I'm saying? Have a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Ain't say shit. Each time I get paid, the check go right back the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new with that shit, you know? I remember dating when I was younger. Bro, I would go out and spend, I don't know how much, on dinner, watch a movie, all kind of goofy ass shit. My check done by the weekend. And it's me paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a very one-sided thing. Yeah, I'm getting ass. Yeah, I'm getting head. Yeah, it is what it is. But it's a very one-sided thing. No assets are being accumulated. I don't know shit about finance. I'm just out here lost like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's not until I chose to take my life more serious that I realized that, you know, all the hoes will disappear. You know what I'm saying? Once they hear you're not spending that bread on them, bro, they ready to jump ship. I be telling y'all this because, like, it's from experience, you know? And the more experience you go through in your life, the more I can come to you guys and tell you guys about experience. Like, for instance, you know, y'all all know that these chicks now are fucking younger and younger, right? And the fact that y'all are gonna choose to take them serious, even though somebody already cut them multiple times, to me is wild. Because, like, bro, like, you have one life to live. And when I say that, I don't mean that shit like some Disney World shit, but like, it's the truth. You live one life. If you're in your 20s, before you know it, you blink and your 30s appears. If you're in your 30s, before you know it, you blink and your 50s appear. And like, the only thing that happens as you get older is either you started making more money, you started making more investments, or you continue to stay stagnant. I remember when I first started working HR, right after college. And it was wild that some lady was like, yeah, I've been here for 20 years. Bro, shorty was in the same position at her job for 20 years. I think that's the most diabolical thing. She's like, yeah, you know, before you know it, you blink and 20 years passes by. And I'm like, bro, for 20 years, you chose to be safe at a job. It just couldn't be me. A lot of things in my head clicked at a young age because I saw people that are older than me and I saw the way they went about life, and I was like, yo, this can never be me. This can never be me. To allow somebody to hold in the ballot, right? My life is crazy. It's crazy. And the older I got, the more I learned about finance, the more I understood like what truly does matter, which is like real assets, which is like gold, silver, Bitcoin, land, you know, all stuff like that. And when I say that, I know it's like beating a dead horse, but you really gotta think about that shit in your head. You know what I'm saying? If money loses value every single year, right? And you're choosing to like hold money in, bro, I don't know, any kind of account, and you see that it's not growing, or it's growing by like 0.07 or just some random ass number, it's really up to you if you're gonna allow yourself to just completely be lost to it, or if you're gonna choose to make a difference in your life and understand that, you know, if I want more out of life, I'm gonna have to actually do more. I'm gonna have to actually learn more. I have to actually acquire knowledge. Because like, I could have been just like that lady. I could have worked that job for 20 years and jumped out the window, because I could tell you one thing, like, working in a cubicle was something that I did not enjoy at all. I don't know if it was the way that everybody's so damn fucking close or what, but I just did not enjoy that shit at all. Working in retail, I enjoy much more, but in retail too, it's just like, you know, your life is no longer yours either. Because, you know, for instance, in retail, right? Let's say you choose to pretty much like work full time, right? There's certain seasons in retail where it's dead. So like, whatever money or bread you thought you were gonna have or work you're gonna have for the week, that's not how it's gonna work out. When it's dead, everybody's hour gets cut. So if you were thinking in your head like, yeah, I'm about to work this and make this each week, it's not a proper thing. You don't make the schedule. There's somebody else above you that makes the schedule. Like I said, guys, it's a personal choice when you do not want to learn more about whatever's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to choose to remain stagnant, it's a personal choice. And all these things can be avoided if you just see, like, for the greater good, that, like, you know, like the future you, your future children, and everything else will actually commend you for taking the leap of faith and understanding that these jobs are very temporary, that if you don't create your own or create your own community, that nothing will ever truly get accomplished in your life. And the faster you realize that, the easier it is for you to understand that I have to put this work in, not because I want to, but because I choose to, because I want to choose to have a beautiful future. I want to choose to be able to have, you know, whatever quote unquote time off is available. You know what I'm saying? And without you making this solid choice in your head, it just gets worse and worse. You guys see people getting fired left and right, and the fact that y'all believe that your job is still safe is fucking crazy to me. It's crazy to me. They changed the job numbers. They talked about how 1 million jobs open. They knocked down 100,000 jobs. So that means that out of all of this shit, only 100,000 jobs were available. I love y'all. With your water will grow, with your cast will last. Don't forget, tokenized real estate is available. Bitcoin mining is available. Money, power, freedom is available. And you got to get to it, guys. I love y'all.